So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about raw materials for pure water production. And I have the raw materials here, and I also have this bag of packaged pure water. I don't know if you can see it properly, but this is a clean, treated bag of Samsi pure water. And these raw materials I have here is what give us this bag of pure water. I know when you hear about setting up a pure water factory, you might be thinking there are a lot of things that I need to acquire, there are a lot of things that come into play when setting up the factory. And although, yes, there are a lot of things at the initial stage when setting up the factory, but once you already have your factory set up, when it gets to the production of the water, you don't need as much raw materials as you might think for you to begin production of the pure water. So I'll just quickly go through them, and if you have any questions that you would like to ask, and if you would like to also know about the prices, yes, let me bring your attention to the prices. Because of the situation of our country, Nigeria, and how unfavorable it might be for businesses sometimes, but we won't give up. The prices of these raw materials sometimes might go up. That notwithstanding, these are the raw materials required for pure water production. The first one I have here, starting by my right, because I'll come like this to our final bag of pure water. The first raw material that is always required, although the first one is not here with me, we need water. Clean treated water to be filtered, run through the reverse osmosis, run through the water filters before they are packaged into pure water. So water is the number one raw material when it comes to pure water production. So when it comes to other materials too, items that we need to be able to get this packaged pure water, one thing you will need, or the first thing you will need here, starting from my right, is the packaging rolls or the nylon rolls. So these nylon rolls are packaged and printed by, you will have a supplier. If you don't have supplier, contact me, I'll give you supplier. There's always a supplier, there's always someone in the business who does this packaged rolls. So this roll is 10.2 kg. And once you have this, make sure that the supplier, the person producing your nylon rolls, is able to get the prints correctly. They're able to get your name, net volume, and so on. Another raw material you will need for pure water production is your water filter. And here is a new water filter yet to be unwrapped. And you'll need at least 4 to 6 of this when producing pure water. The water filters are of different sizes, different colors. Depending on the type of water filter you install in your factory, you will need water filters to replace whenever you treat your water after some period of time. Sometimes these filters might last up to a week, sometimes 2 weeks, depending on your frequency of production. So having a stockpile of these water filters is very important because it helps you save extra expenses. Because of the rise and fall of these prices sometimes, I'll just suggest that you buy a box. If you have the capital for it, just buy a box of it so that it will save you those extra costs that you might incur when you are buying them maybe on a weekly or monthly basis. The next we have here is our packing bag, and this packing bag is what we use for packaging the whole thing and having all the pure waters in one bag. In a bag of pure water, we have 20 pieces, 20 sachets of pure water, and this packing bag is what holds them together. So this packing bag is very important that you have them, and make sure that the supplier, the person supplying you this packing bag, is a trusted supplier. Because from our experience at Samsung factory, we've bought packing bags whereby they are not strong at all. Like you buy these packing bags, package your pure water, and when you take them to the market or when you're trying to load them in the vehicles to distribute them or supply to a customer, they'll start tearing up and pouring everywhere. So it is advisable you contact your supplier and make sure that they are sending you the right quality of packing bag. So in general, I think these are just like the basic and the most important things that you should have when producing pure water, especially this packing bag and this roll. You can't produce pure water without these two. You need these two, they are very important. When you're producing pure water, you need your roll, in your packing bag. So by the time you have all these things, these filters, you might have them, the filters sometimes they might last like a couple of days before you need to replace them. But for the roll and the packing bag, you need them always in your factory for you to produce pure water. So when you have all these raw materials in place, you'll be able to have your pure water packaged and ready to be delivered to the market. So if you have any questions about pure water production, raw materials, where to acquire them, tips on how to produce clean treated pure water, you can contact me or leave a comment in the comment section so that we'll start discussing and know how I can help you, you know, upgrade your pure water production and produce the best product to be supplied to the market. So thank you all for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you need contact of suppliers of filling and packaging machines, you can also leave a comment or send me an email. I'll send you the contact of our trusted supplier depending on your location. They will go there, have like a survey with you, discuss with you one-on-one, so that they'll know how they can guide you in setting up your own pure water factory. If you also like to sign up for my online course, I have an online course. It's very important that before you set up a pure water factory, you sign up for that online course, because in the course I go into step-by-step details on what it takes for you to set up a pure water factory, right from acquiring the land, water source, power source, management, acquiring staffs, and so on. So it will be beneficial for you to also get that course if you are thinking of going into the industry.